this bot works with is just these 5 steps. Number one is that first of all, like I said, it trades the meme coins. And the meme coins is trading meme coins on Solana blockchain and also on BSC blockchain. When we talk about blockchain is just like a foundation on which cryptos are built on. I talked about crypto earlier, that they are digital asset, they are digital currency that we use to transact financially within ourselves. You understand? So cryptos actually live on the blockchain. Before cryptos can exist, there must be a blockchain. The blockchain is a foundation on which the crypto actually is developed on. No matter how big or how small that crypto or that coin is, whatever, whether it's token you call it, it must reside on a foundation which is called a blockchain. You understand? So every single one of these meme coins is also crypto. Every single one of these coins that you're seeing right here, they're actually built on any one of these blockchain. This means any one of these foundation, the Ethereum, the Base, the BSC, the Tron blockchain. You understand? So right here in front of me, we are going to be doing some, we're going to be going through some things now. Okay. Right here, you can see this is CNT, and this particular coin was just listed 7 seconds ago. Within the next 5 seconds, we are going to see how this is going to, okay. I've not even finished my explanation. You can see CNT is already going down. What this means is that this meme coins trading space, or let me say this meme coins market, a DEX screener, a pancake swap, you can do the trading manually yourself. But the downside of it is that you must have 2 major things in view in order for you to be able to make profit from trading meme coins. Number one is that you must be very, very fast. And number 2 is that you must know when coin or that token is going to be listed on any decentralized exchange. Yes, we have very different kinds of different Telegram groups where we have some kind of insider information on, okay, when a particular token, the meme coin is going to be listed. In fact, they go as far as telling you the time, they go as far as giving you the contract address ahead of when that particular token is going to be listed on the decentralized exchange. But even with all those information at the tip of your finger, if your internet is not fast, if your internet is not good, you might still end up losing your money because this price, this particular coin that pumped up to this place is going to dump just within some seconds. So that means for those that are lucky enough to have bought it at this point, they will have been heavy profits. Some persons now, especially for those coming from this part of the world in Africa, some of us will now be buying at this stage. And at this stage now is when those that bought at this stage now are taking their profits. You understand? So because of this deficiency in, let's say, because of this lags in our internet, it might not make sense for you to say you want to do this thing manually yourself. That's exactly where our boat, this super boat called MebBoat, has come to help us to leverage on this power of speed, the internet speed, the timing to be able to make good profit for us every day. And how does it do it? It just follows these simple 5 steps. This is not a boat that holds coins. It doesn't come to GMGN and, for example, buy maybe this particular with just app or with just ape coin and just hold it for a long time. No. This is what it basically does. Number one is that it goes to GMGN, which is the decentralized exchange this boat is connected with. Every day, 24/7 round the clock, it first of all checks GMGN to know, okay, which particular meme coin is going to be released, what time. Once he has been able to check it, he then jumps into step 2 and begins to look at the mempool. The mempool in meme coins simply means it's just like the direct thing that we have in centralized exchange, which is the order book. You understand? So what that mempool means is that it wants to check how many people are interested in buying that coin? How many people will be buying that coin? And you can actually spot that directly from the mempool. You understand? So as soon as it's able to spot that, okay, there are a lot of persons who wants to buy that coin. What the bot is going to do is that it's going to quickly jump into the step 3. We'll just go ahead and buy that coin before anybody and everybody start buying it. As soon as he does it, first, all these other people wants to buy will start buying. And what happens is that the price of that token will jump up. And once it jumps up, the bot will instantly sell off and take its profits. You understand? So we just walk through these 5 steps every minute, every second, every 5 minutes, every 2 minutes, making sure that nobody's phone is stuck in between. Make sure it buys before the big orders comes in. And of course, once those big whales start buying, the price jumps up and instantly it closes out the other end by selling it and securing the profit. Let me not just end there. Let's look at it more practically from our back office directly from the boats. Yeah. So once you get the boats, you are going to have your back office like this. Here, you'll be able to first of all look at, okay, you can even view the average profit that this boat has been making for the last 30 days, for the last 15 days, for the last 7 days. You can view the average profit that it's been making. But aside that, another section right here in your boat helps you to see every one of these trades real time directly as it's happening on the blockchain, and of course as it's happening on GMGN. So let's look at it. Let's look at 1 or 2 trades together practically. I'm sorry, hope I'm not taking too much of your time. I just need every one of us to understand that what we're having here is, my God, is a life-changing opportunity. Sincerely, once you grab this, you will run with it as if your whole life depends on it. And of course, that's why you see some of us, Mr. Jerry, I myself, we are always every day excited to introduce this to anybody who come across, because we have everything to prove and to show you that yes, this boot actually works. And most importantly, that this boot actually makes profit. So let's look at some trades. So once you get the boat, you can always come to this section. Once you click on the MEV, you check any of these, either the trades on Solana blockchain or the trades on BSC. So for tonight, let's just look at the ones on Solana blockchain. So here is the last trade that took place that this bot actually bought. Or let me say the last coin that this bot actually bought some 3 minutes ago. I'm going to first of all, okay, that's even changed. Okay, let's look at this last one. This one happened just a minute ago. Soul Casino. If I go to GMGN and I just paste Soul Casino, let's see how long this particular coin has happened. Or let me see transactions on this. Okay, this is the Soul Casino. But for me to be sure, because you can see that there are a lot of other Soul Casino right here. You understand? For me to be very sure of which of these Soul Casino it's bought, I can access it directly on the blockchain. All I would just need to do is to click here, and it takes me straight to the Solana blockchain where I can view this trade in real time. Like I will always tell people, if there's anything that will lie for you, it is not blockchain. Blockchain does not lie. If somebody is telling you sending money to you, you don't even need to start asking the person. As long as you send the address to the person, and the person tells you that yes, he has sent the money, you just go to the Explorer, just go to the blockchain network of that particular coin that you've sent or you are expecting. You understand? Whatever transaction, if it's sent, you will see it. If it's not sent, you will also see it. I don't want to bore you with plenty stories, because I've had some very funny experiences of people telling, they said they sent coin to me, I didn't see it and stuff like that. Nah, that doesn't happen on the blockchain. Blockchain does not lie. If it's bought, you will see it. If it's sold, you will see it. If it's not sent, you will see it. If it's sent, you will also see it. So this is the transaction about what Soul Casino. Yes. So I just want us to see directly from the blockchain. So this is the transaction. And of course, this is the signage. I'm going to copy this address and I'm going to come straight right here to GMGN, because that is where all these are being bought. I'm going to place that address and it's going to load for me the exact Soul Casino. So let's track it. Let's look at the transaction, what profits it's able to make, you understand, and how everything is going directly on this contract. You understand? So let's look at it. All right, so look at this transaction. So currently it's running this trade, and you can see it's Soul Casino. You understand? It's been buying, it's been selling, it's been buying, it's been selling it, and you'll be able to see all this transaction. This happened 4 minutes ago, 6 minutes ago, and stuff like that. So this transaction is still ongoing. By the time it finishes up the other part of the transaction, this will come back to being profit. But this is just a recent transaction. Let's look at another one. Let's look at, yes, let's look at this GB. This one happened like 6 minutes ago. Let's look at it. This will still eventually come back to profit, but I just want us to look at some other ones. You understand? So this is how you track every single one of these trades, because some person have been asked, are you sure this boat is actually trading? Hope it's not all these simulated trades that we have in the back end. Some things are happening on another end. No, every single one of these trades, you can verify them directly from the blockchain. So let's just quickly look at one other one. All right, so let me just check this. I'll copy this address. I'll come back here again. I'll get to this place, this section, and I'm going to paste that contract address there. Okay, I think it has automatically pasted it since I copied it. So let's check. Let's look at how many of these transactions has been going on just on this alone. So you can see going to possibly go around again and do that. So it keeps doing this transaction as it's making some little loss, but overall, you discover that it would always end up at the end of the day in profit for us. The profit might not be something mega, but on average, it keeps making at least on average 1% in a day for us. Some days you see it make as low as 0.44%. Some day as low as 0.48%. I think yesterday did like 0.53%. And some days like today, it could do 1.2%. Some days it could do as high as 1.66%. Some days as high as 1.65%, and on like that. You understand? So it keeps doing that repeatedly, round and round and round like that, to keep making us profit.